access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
Thalass Gaming. to 7 2 times.
3, 2,
And then he's at 14.
1.
7 3.
Yeah,
7
we're
3
live.
times. I
All right,
can't
Billy,
do
do
that.
the intro. You counted us in.
Welcome back. We're gonna be living with the consequences of our actions. Sponsored by a can of ass whooping. I'm gonna turn it over to our DM, who is going to put us into the scene and tell us what we deserve.
Tell us what
do we deserve?
What do we deserve?
What
What
are
do
the
we
sins
deserve?
of our actions?
Okay. All right. I need a little audio help here.
My
The
God.
website. I'll summon a demon to fight just you.
You already did.
That's true. It was a devil, and he struck a deal.
Oh, am I being racist?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Realmist? I don't know what to call
Realmist.
that.
check your Twitter, I think. All you need to do.
You're a realmist. That's a devil. They don't all look the same. They actually kind of do.
Demons and devils look kind of the same.
I don't know what to tell you.
You looking at this guy, and you look at that guy.
You tell me who's who.
All red scaly people with horns look the same to you?
No.
Yes. Wait.
Pirish would like to know your
Wait.
location.
Wait a second.
Check your Twitter.
You're a devil. My best friend's a tiefling. You guys know each other?
Whoa.
Maybe.
We do, but that's not always the case. All right. A minute.
I'm not.
All right. Last week, a very successful kidnap is a murder. A very successful B&E murder. I hesitate to call it a kidnapping because custody was only held for
Detainment into unlawful execution.
It was just transport to death location. It wasn't really. Anyways, Dalmore's son, the bishop, the Church of Taysilia in Malin's Port, kidnapped, briefly questioned, and then killed in the Servinian warehouse in sort of the restricted section / the warehouse 13 section of this warehouse. Where the revelation that this high-ranking church priest, this bishop, was actually some type of undead creature who, upon death, or the end of his undeath, turned to stone, or ash, not really stone, kind of crumbled into ash. From him, a necklace and another item was taken from the office.
Orb thing.
The orb. As the adrenaline from the fight comes down, the weariness of the day hits you all, and in this dark section of the warehouse, you guys kind of bed down for a long rest. And as everyone is kind of finding their spots, preparing for sleep, it comes. Most of you pass out from the exhaustion. It was a tough day, a lot of fighting. Several of you taken quite far in your respective health pools. And as sleep goes and the level ups level, different powers gaining for each of you, August, sleep doesn't bring you peace. A bright sunny day, the salty smell of the sea in the air, with the sour tinge of scaled fish down on the docks in Wharftown. You're doing a tarot reading of a stranger passing by. One you've done many times, many readings with few interesting outcomes. The chatter of the crowd. You're tired, but at least, when you go home, things will be fine. Looking forward to dinner with your family. A scream at first, but then it continues, it echoes, a thunderous cacophony, and a mushrooming plume of smoke rising up down by the docks. This nightmare you've had, the events of the day replayed thousands of times since it happened. The dream, you're always running, trying to get there. Always someone gets in your way, or you feel like you're running through sludge. All of the different effects of a nightmare, a dream where things aren't quite right. But unlike usual, this one feels more real. You run as you expect, the crowd pushing against you to get away, you running towards to check the stall where your wife sold her projects. First you're like, oh, she should be fine, I'm sure it's not near her, and then as you close in, that's the warehouse, but you're on the far side. The details are much more vivid. The cries for help, the people who have shrapnel, those who are panicking. As you get close, the heat of the fire in the warehouse, you can feel it on your skin. Some passerbys with kind of a shell-shocked look walking away. You get to the stalls where the artists are, and it's chaos. Carnage. You find your wife. Piece of driftwood shrapnel sticking out of her belly. Collateral damage to whatever happened here. You remember telling her that she'll be okay. And you remember the moment she passed on. You see it leave her eyes. And your connection to the spirits You know, you sense it. And you know for sure that she's passed, but her spirit is nearby. And for the first time in this nightmare that you've relived, the detail, things that you haven't noticed before. You feel her spirit kind of depart from her body. And you feel her at peace, trying to comfort you, as you know she would in this situation, to tell you it's going to be all right. And as you can feel her passing through to the other world, her calm, serene, emotional energy changes to a panic, a fear, and you feel it being sucked away. The spirit is being lured. You feel it cross in front of you towards the ocean. From the mast of a ship in this vision, a detail you've never seen. Hanging from one of the cross beams, an anchor, an ethereal anchor. And you feel the spirit scream and then be silent as it's trapped. And you eyes snap open. You're in the warehouse, it's dark.
I scramble on all fours to whoever has the anchor. Do you have it in a bag or something, Elias?
Yeah, probably. I don't know how big it is, but I remember taking it.
Elias, you feel, as you're in your sleep, a panicked grasping, and you come to.
Whoa.
As August is over you with kind of a panicked.
I have fully lost control. Like, my face is just flipping through faces. My hands and skin are just changing. Like, I have lost all sense of keeping literal, like, myself together. I'm scrambling for this anchor, and as soon as I find it, I'm just slamming it into the ground, trying to break it. I'm just screaming, "She's in there! She's in there!"
Who's in there? I like kind of grab.
This would be loud.
What the hell is going on?
I grab him kind of like from behind him, like under his arms, and I'm just trying to hold him back from.
I think maybe make a contested athletics check here,
Sure.
as I don't think he's stopping willingly.
Can I
No.
check for possession?
You guys are just waking up as this is
So
is happening.
Once he's restrained.
Fireball.
You win.
19.
He breaks
He
free from you, trying
breaks
to
away
restore-
from me.
and he's just slamming this loudly. That's what you're thinking of, is like, holy shit, we got away so clean, and now this shit's happening.
Like, but my face is still flitting, like flipping pages in a book of just different faces. My voice is changing, like with each and every single word, just through the different faces that we've seen in the crowds, in the other realm. I'm just flipping through faces.
What the hell is going on?
I'm trying.
Quit
He
it.
broke. Not the strongest.
Just screaming, "She's in there!"
Quit it.
Get her! I'm gonna run up to him and touch him and cast Calm Emotions.
I believe that works.
Yeah.
August. Breathe. And I'll gently guide him to the ground and just give him a moment to come to his senses. Elias, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'll just sit there,
I'm
sitting
okay
on
too.
sitting on my ankles, staring at the anchor. I had a dream of the day I lost them. and I remembered something new.
Well, that's good information. I mean, maybe
Well, what did you remember?
There was an anchor nearby when I lost Lenore and Camille.
oh,
I sensed her pulled into it. And if she's in there, then my Camille is in there too.
Did it look like this one?
I just nod. He's out of words.
wait, your wife's in this little gadget?
Well, assuming this is the same one.
Well, do they
We
all
don't
look
know.
the same? If this looks like the one in his dream, do all the anchors look like this? I don't know.
If it's not the same,
They're all the same shape and the same metal. Sizes vary.
If it's not the same one, it's at least similar.
Well,
there's
we
a lot
will
to
need
learn
an-
from it if we open it.
From our visions, we've seen what they've done.
We'll need another member of the higher up in the church, I think, in order to attempt to open it at least, according to the Archbishop. Prior.
Are there still followers of Lathander here? Hidden? Maybe?
If they are, they would be in hidden sects. I don't know what
Are they
kind
organized?
of crackdown. I'm not sure. I've not had much contact with anyone in Relendor since I left. I'd only assume that they've turned to whatever mind magic this cult is using, or they've been killed for their stubbornness. It would be worth looking into, but I doubt they would have anything as sophisticated as the Bao Li. I think maybe the Bao Li would be my best chance of finding a connection. That's about where I'm at. However, this artifact holds a lot of interest for me, and I do think it would be worth exploring and opening it, but it needs to be in a very contained environment. At least
Why
somewhere
don't
we
you
can.
hold on to it? I have no need for it.
I'll take burden, as long as, I suppose, given recent circumstances. August, are you comfortable with me keeping this artifact, given what it might hold? Otherwise, I think I would trust it to your protection.
But he's right. I think we should figure out if we destroy this thing, do we destroy what's in it too? I think learning more about it is crucial, at least for your sake too.
Maybe it would be worth getting a hold of Bao Li as a next step here.
I just need to get them out.
I think that's doable. If they can put them in there, there must be a way to get them out. Seems only logical.
Well, do we know how they get them in there?
August, when did you see anything happening to the vessel? Or did you just see its image?
I saw the image. It felt like a whirlpool. When the light went out in her eyes, I sensed her drawn towards it.
Maybe it acts as a trap of sorts. I don't know what kind of magic or otherwise would have the ability to siphon a soul as such. I would assume it's otherworldly. At least not anything I've studied in my books.
Or some ancient shit.
I feel
I
like
think-
this may be something perversed. I believe it was an anchor of safety in those visions that we saw, and followers of Tastefully had corrupted it and are using it as some sort of vessel. We saw and we learned that it was a path to the afterlife, but now they've tainted it. All those in there deserve rest.
Agreed. I think we should make contact with Bao Li and see if we can resupply and gain some information.
All right.
Vic, I'll trust you to your... You know how to read the Steelers language.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Now, tell me no. I'm used to it. But August, you've been through something. Same with you, Elias. Would you be willing to allow me to collect biometric samples from the both of you?
Dog, this is not the time for that, I don't think. Unless you guys... What is a biometric sample? I just got a little confused. Maybe
Blood,
I'm worried.
urine, stool, skin, hair, tears, saliva.
Okay, well, some of those are worse than the others.
I'll leave behind what I can, but I'm not sure how that helps.
I'm sure Doc has
Research. I just want
reason
to make
for
sure
his madness.
some of these things that we're not dealing with are transferable. No offense, Elias. I have
Okay.
questions, and I think we all deserve answers.
I think so too. I can reach out to the Baoli. If you want to put your fingers out too, Vic, by all means.
Yeah, we can look around, see if there's an operative here.
I'm gonna take out the sending stone. Is it me or is it cold out?
I mean, it feels fun, I think.
Yes.
Update here, in Malin's Port. We kidnapped and dispatched Thalmor's son. He was a top leading and had a controlling position here in Malin's Port under
Coming right out with it, huh?
the Tasuliat following. He was an undead. We suspect more of the leadership of the following are undead. But we just have questions. Was wondering if you can lead us to a Baoli contact that has done research about spiritual anchors.
I'm not sure about spiritual anchors, but I know the Baoli have an operative in the harbor. Why can't I think of it? The fucking notes.
Yep.
The guy who has the book for the harbors, the shipping guy. What's the name of it?
Dock
The
master?
Harbor master. Yeah.
Harbor Master?
The harbor master's office.
Sorry, what's in the harbor? Sorry, I got confused there.
The Bowley guy.
Oh, the Bowley guys. Okay, gotcha. I kind of
Okay,
relayed
well-
this info.
All right, that's a good start.
Yeah, I think so too.
How close is the dock from the church?
You guys are in a huge shipping warehouse, so you guys are in like dockside of the town. The church was
It's like a 20-minute run.
20-minute run, yeah.
Well, then I would assume, as long as whatever happen's been discovered, perhaps docks will be less populated with city officials. So I think now may be the best time to scout that out.
All right, well, it's bright and early. Now that we woke up in a jarring way.
Speaking of, August, do you feel comfortable to continue?
I believe so.
What?
Thank you for your help.
Footsteps echoing off the ceiling, coming through the warehouse.
Now tighten up.
Yeah.
More than one set.
Oh,
They're coming closer.
I'm gonna hide.
Yeah, stealth roll.
$22.
Alright. They're staggering, something heavy. Like they're transporting something. Vic, as you're kind of sneaking and, leaning against the wall, hidden. I thought this wasn't supposed to go out for another week. I don't know, something's happened. He said to move it today. She said, put it in the back, it'll be picked up later. And maybe 1 or 2 aisles over, you hear the noise, the dragging of wood on the floor. They said just to leave it here. Alright, let's leave. We did our job.
Can I do a quick peek at him? I want to see
Yeah,
if
perception check.
looking for like identifiers of some sort. 20. Here we go. Gonna be a good day.
20. They're not wearing any uniform.
Okay.
In fact, they're almost wearing entirely nondescript clothes. But with a 20,
We're good.
you notice as they're leaving a certain stiffness to their walk and military style haircuts. Very clean shaven, kind of high and tight hair. And it's almost as if they dressed intentionally not to be military, but you recognize by the way they're walking, these guys are definitely Relendori soldiers.
How big is the thing that they're dragging around?
4 feet long by 2 feet wide, maybe 2 feet tall. 4 by 2 by 2. Rectangular
Classic
wooden
4x2
crate.
by 2.
Classic 4 by 2 by 2.
Baby coffin.
Don't say that too soon.
Oh, sorry.
It's a wooden crate.
After they leave, I will, I guess, come back down and... Alright, coast is clear. Some military officials dropped some box off over there, said it was emergency, and I guess there's some developments after our whole operation of last night?
You said Relendori soldiers?
Yeah, they weren't dressed like it though. But I know.
Did it seem important, or did it just like they're just
Oh hell
dropping
yeah!
it
It
off?
seems.
Can it fit in Doc's hull?
I mean, it's a classic 4x2 by 2. But I think we should.
Standard shipping size.
I'm just gonna slowly pull out my crowbar.
Check for stuff first. If
Nice.
it's important, check for stuff.
I said standard shipping size, and Outlook has a pop-up that was like shipped. Amazon order I ordered today.
Oh my gosh,
Shit my
weird.
pants.
That's funny.
I'm gonna pull out
Sorry,
my.
that was just weird for me.
Vic, check for traps first.
Ah, hell. Can someone else come help me do that?
I'll go help you.
I can take a look.
With
Assuming
my
it's-
familiarity with shipping equipment, can I help him with it?
Yeah, shipping
Okay.
equipment. The box. That's you really dressed up.
Well,
You really
important
dressed up
packages-
the word box here. My familiarity with boxes.
I'm
shipping
proficient
equipment.
in cooking utensils.
Paraphernalia.
It was more of like a history background.
I need to buy some shipping equipment. You're buying cardboard boxes. Like I said,
I don't think you understand.
it's
I know
shipping
this
equipment.
business. I know this business.
Yeah, you can get advantage. Or you can do it. I think Vic doesn't want to do it.
I'm proficient
Yeah.
in cooking utensils.
That's great.
And I would like to cook up some bullshit for advantage.
I have a +7 sleight of hand if you need help.
Oh, I can get this thing open. I got the crowbar here, but I just.
I can arcana it for traps if
Sure,
that's okay.
you can Arcana, or if you want a perception check, the normal trap-looking roll.
Oh,
Oh, it's
arcana.
perception? Okay. I thought it was.
Oh, I thought it was
You're
investigation.
cooking.
wants- Isn't it percent? Am I wrong?
No.
I think
Do you
I think it's
investigate
invest.
traps? All right, then it's investigation.
Okay, I can do that or try to.
How many DMs we got in this game? Which one do you use? to check?
Nice.
I use
18.
investigation.
A side meeting?
18.
Mhm.
No traps. It is, you notice, covered in some of the special markings of a Servinian Code special package that you know to be off the books. No
Open.
traps. It does have some of the like paper seals to know if it's been opened
Mm-hmm.
after it's been sealed, but yeah, no traps.
All right.
Vic with the crowbar, you don't need to roll. You can open a crate with a crowbar. It's
Especially a 4x2x2.
especially the
I
classic
don't-
4x2x2. Crowbars may have been invented for this exact style and size of package.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I bought this crowbar a while ago. I don't think I'm actually going to use it for this perfect opportunity. I'm going to put it away. And... All right, Elias, try to hold this. We need to make this look like it hasn't been opened. I just want to take a look.
Okay.
Is there a way to like dexterously open this in
Like
a
with
way?
a sleight of hand?
Avoiding for the terror.
Just
You can slide of hand and try to like detach. I'm picturing like paper that's glued, you know, so you're gonna have to
Yeah.
like
I'm picturing, like opening it.
unpeel the sticker, you know, the
Yeah.
Xbox has
Vic,
been
why
open
don't...
sticker.
No. Well, we can just open it up. Just crack it open and you can leave the repairs to me. I can handle that proficiently. I'll make it look good as new.
I do it all the time too.
Oh,
We have our ways.
well, fucking crowbar back out.
Rewind it back, yeah. Popped open.
Crowbars back in.
For the sake of it, it does give me advantage.
Sure.
20
Hell yeah.
on athletics
The
checks.
crate opens.
Hell yeah. I've been waiting to use that for 40
You
sessions.
pop it open, you see like satin cloth.
Well, that's uneventful. I thought this was going to be like, I don't know.
No.
And
was
then
the
you
size-
think back your perception check, you're like, that thing is heavy as shit. Satin shouldn't be that heavy.
They did look to be struggling with this.
Yeah, it's what's under the satin. They do this all the time.
Oh. I'll lift it up.
Packed in kind of a straw. It's like 8 of the smaller sized ethereal anchors packed with like straw to keep them from rattling.
Are they all full?
I don't
They
think you're the
charge?
guy.
Fucking
I'll
Doc.
look. I'll look.
holy shit. Do you see this, Elias?
Yes, I see it.
The military brought this in here. Are they trying to hide it from something?
They're shipping souls out.
They're shipping souls, or they're importing or exporting.
That's what I'm
If I had to
thinking.
guess, I'd say exporting.
Yeah.
To where?
Well, I mean, we could
Across
just
the
look
mountains.
around. Are there any like markings or signage that would expressly mark this area as like a export or import? I assume they'd have some sort of process for that.
Not when it's
You're,
dirty.
you're looking for a shipping label? How developed?
Yeah, that'd be great.
How developed is the shipping system?
We got
What's the
one of
address
those.
on it? What's the
Yeah.
Give me the FedEx tracking number. I want
The
to see
mail doesn't
every
exist
stop
in
this
this world,
motherfucker's made.
Billy.
Currently in a warehouse in Maylitz Port.
Expected arrival time 2 days.
Elias, make a history check here with advantage.
Not too bad. A 19.
There's no shipping label.
Yeah.
Frequently, packages like this, are left as anonymous as possible. So if they're intercepted at any stage, the tracing of who and where and what is very difficult. But what strikes you is that the use of Servini & Co. implies this is not to the knowledge of a group that would be tracking these things. You think back to the caravan carrying these, regaled in banners from the Church of Tesuliat. The Church of Tesuliat uses this as their symbol. They don't hide this. So the implication is that whoever's using this is likely doing it without the church's knowledge.
Smells kind of fishy, but I don't think the church has anything to do with this. I don't think they even know about this package. Well, the way Servini & Co. work is that they're the middlemen between stuff. And you saw how prideful Tesuliat followers are. Why would they try to hide the delivery of these, you know?
That's very true.
Okay, well. And what the hell is going on?
Well, did you get a good look at who brought it in?
I feel like that sums up the last 8 sessions. Well, what the hell's going on?
I need you to leave.
What the hell is even that?
Yes.
Brain overloading. Sorry, I had a little bit of a moment there.
I think it'd be good to have eyes on the people who try and pick it up. The deliverers aren't who's important. They have no idea what they're bringing in here. It's the people who's picking it up.
Camp out.
I think we
See
can
who
camp
picks
out
it up.
again.
And that's it.
I think we
Kidnap
replace them
them.
with something heavy, though. I think we take the anchors.
All right. Well, can we do a math of how heavy it is, Doc?
Doc,
Yeah.
You guys are gonna Indiana Jones sandbag by golden idols here?
Yeah, no problem. I do need to go in town to get an abacus.
I would also like to buy something in town.
Well, what if they come and pick it up while we're gone?
Well, you stay here and make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah. All right.
I can.
Does it have to be
stay
exact
in-
weight? The people who brought it in aren't going to be the ones who take it out.
Ballpark.
You
How
look at
heavy
the
is it?
shipping label, and it's labeled down to the 10th of an ounce.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I made that up.
All right. Well.
I think we just take them and figure it out later.
All right. So if the military people are delivering stuff from the docks, the Bowley run the docks, or like our guy runs it. We know somebody who runs the docks, and then Elias, you are dealing with this company, right?
I mean, I don't deal with them. I'm trying to bring them down.
All right. Well, you're trying to bring down this whole company, and then the company is like ordering souls.
That's what it looks like. Or at least holding them for somebody.
Well, all right. Well, that company's fucked up, and I agree. We should take them down.
Yeah, I've been saying that since the beginning.
Well,
But I think we just ballpark
August,
the
you
weight
said
of
it's
these.
something. What about your dream? You said you saw it on. Where'd you see the ink? Or not? Who'd I say? August. I just Vic
Vic's
is
going through it, dude.
trying to parcel this
I'm
information.
gonna gently grab Vic's wrist and feel his pulse.
It's high.
144 right now, just pumping.
I think he's having a stroke.
August, you said you saw the soul thing in your dream?
Correct. Yeah, I saw it on the mast of a ship.
Was that exports or imports?
A ship is a big boat.
Well, where the hell where did these things come from? I'll go stand watch. Just-
Vic, would you be able to give a signal when somebody comes to pick it up?
I can
If
shoot
we-
my crossbow to the sky.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, I could think of another idea. Just give me some time. Damn.
Doc,
I don't
can't
know
you
how far
create
away we
a
plan
bending
on
stone
being.
or something?
Yeah, I could do that, yeah. And then we can't talk to home base. We cannot talk to the bakery. There's a pair at a time.
A pair at a time. All right. Well, never mind then.
Do we need to talk to
I'll
the damn
take
bakery?
waffles. Oh, yeah, if I did not explicitly mention it, I'm going to cast Mending on the
Wait, let's
box after we, yeah. I just
Let's
wanted
take.
to-
I'm gonna just take them out and then, I don't know, replace it with like smaller packages around.
What? Just other shit from the shelves?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of this,
Make
a
a-
little bit of that.
Let's make a shipping and handling check.
Can I want to add to this.
Okay.
I feel like I
That's
can
an
add
H.
to this.
I'll add a guidance.
Okay. So our two separate roles happening. Shipping and handling is going to be.
My new character name.
Let's just make it a intelligence check.
Deception?
Intelligence check, and then add your perception mod.
Oh. You want to do that, Doc?
If you're proficient in perception, you get to get a proficiency bonus on this intelligence check.
I'm not proficient, but I have a high int. So.
Go
I
for
am
it.
proficient.
So it's gonna be with advantage.
I've made this up immediately right
Yes.
now. So it's a shipping and handling check.
And
Makes
then
sense.
guidance
Eyeballing.
from August.
True. Yes.
Alright, so with advantage and then guidance from August. Roll. Fucking roll it, dude. 17 plus guidance.
Juicy.
421.
Nice.
Huge guidance.
Juicy guidance.
Big old thick guidance.
The only
You
kind
feel
of
like-
guidance I give.
You feel like you get the weight right, and then with the 21, you're like, oh, it's not just the weight though; it's the motion.
The
As
balance.
it's the action of the clanking while it's in motion, the way it shifts around, and you find some metal things that have about the same kind of mass, and you spread them out similarly so that if it were to tip over, it would crash the same way. You know, all of these different things. 21. And then as you close the lid and reseal the nails, a mending goes over and repairs the paper seals.
We are really
Perfect.
firing on all cylinders the last 24 hours.
Well, you
Everybody's
know,
sweating, except me. I don't sweat.
Your
My guidance
focus-
is just throbbing.
Yeah, my heart rate is at a
Is that what you
solid
call it?
22.
What's its name? That's my guidance.
That's my guidance. just
Throbbing.
Robbing and sweating in the corner.
Right, let's put these in the hole, yeah, Doc?
yeah, absolutely. Unfold.
Yeah,
Dump.
I'll start placing these carefully inside the hole.
There's 8, right?
Yeah, 8 of them.
8. What are we calling these things? Spirit
Anchors.
batteries?
Yeah. Soul
Anchors?
anchors.
Full anchors, yeah.
Got it.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go get some food. For you guys, you guys look hungry.
Is anyone
Siddle's-
gonna hang
Siddle's
out
been
with me?
drooling since he woke up.
I am very hungry.
I'll stick around.
All right.
I'll cast create food and water and give everybody a meal.
What do you make this
Alright.
time for us?
It's
Describe it.
45 pounds of food. It's a seafood boil.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So we got 45 pounds of seafood boil.
Is it seafood boil or is it cake?
45
Okay.
pounds of cake.
Please, can I have
Fuck yeah, hell yeah. We can do 45 pounds of cake.
Oh,
I mean,
can-
can we do a little bit of
no.
Let's cast
Here,
it 4 times.
How about we compromise? We'll do like a cornbread chili casserole.
That's the compromise between cake and seafood boil is
I'm
cornbread
white.
chili
I don't know what you
casserole.
want from me. Like that's
It's right in the middle. It's right in the middle between two.
This is me
Fucking-
improving at like
That's the
maximum.
midpoint. There's exactly 50% of the rest of the foods on this side and exactly 50% of the other foods on this side.
You guys can have the food. I'll stick with my lollipops.
I'm thinking like liquid, solid, and then cake. It's
Liquid
The,
solid.
the three
Anything
things
gaseous?
matter.
Liquid, solid, and
Liquid,
cake.
Solid and cake.
True.
Wow, I love science.
Fire Nation. Yeah.
Science is so good.
That's my Tinder profile.
Liquid, solid, and cake. Holy shit.
What's your favorite state of matter? Cake?
Cake is cake.
So stupid. You guys have food. You eat. It's
But
it's
it's a
chili
cake.
slop and cornbread.
Is fantastic.
Cakey.
It's
the perfect
it's a
meal.
recipe I've been working on. I hope it tastes all right.
It tastes all right.
Elias, I know you're more for sugar.
Well, it's not
And
my
You're
fault.
going
I
for all right. You
apologize.
nailed it.
I'll be fine. I have these. Appetite's not really a thing, so.
I live off angst.
I wish I had your metabolism, kid.
You should listen to the Lies playlist I made. It's all angst.
That is so good.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
All
I'm just
right.
gonna look him up and down. Didn't you? I mean, you just purged like a lot yesterday. I feel like maybe we should get some nutrients into you. Yep. You guys
I've
remember
been
when you
trying
grew-
for a long time to get some nutrients in me. It just doesn't work.
Well, maybe you have 2 lollipops for breakfast instead of 1.
to start?
Okay.
Just, I suppose, whatever you would normally eat, just eat 1 additional. And we'll see how that turns out.
I'm gonna go out.
Before we go, though, I'd like to.
You guys good here?
I would like to do something before we go. If I could borrow
No.
any
The answer is no.
3 of you.
What are you doing?
I after that dream, I wanted to, I guess, reach out to the spirits, give myself a little bit of closure. If I could borrow 3 of you for a meditation.
Okay.
I love to meditate.
I've never done it, so
Well, perhaps there's a time to start.
Yeah, whoever wants to join, it could be more than 3. That's fine.
I think we should all participate.
all right, little group.
Yeah, I'm gonna
London?
pass.
Okay.
No. I insist.
Yes,
I
yes,
think
yes. I insist.
This would be a great group activity.
I'm sure it will be.
And you don't want
He
it.
doesn't want to. He doesn't
Wanna
want
be a
to.
part
It's
of the group?
fine.
I'll watch.
Let him watch.
Kind of
At the
weird.
cup chair over there.
Hey, call it what you want. Different strokes. Okay.
I hope
That's
nobody.
what you'll be doing.
Is that what you do
I was
in your
not
chair?
stroking anything.
Right, we all stand near August, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna have everyone sit.
Yeah.
Stop standing near me.
Yeah, sit, everyone. I'm going to take my deck of tarot cards. I'm gonna flip them upside down,
Oh, I'm in.
or face down.
I'm in.
No, you stay over there.
What are
Nope,
you doing,
no,
Doc?
Nope, I'm in.
No.
All right, hurry up then. He's working.
Yeah, this is gonna take. I think it says it takes an hour.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put all the cards shuffled and face down on the ground, and I'm going to take my pendulum, while everyone's in a circle, like holding hands, and I am going to reach out to the spirits, and slowly but surely you'll see the pendulum kind of spinning. It'll lead me one way, and then you'll hear a whisper, and then it'll drop like that spirit left. It'll lead another way. You'll hear a creak of a door, and the pendulum will drop. But eventually, it leads to the card of the executioner. And a breeze comes into the room. It flips the card, but it flips it upside down from my perspective. And you'll see a shadow come up into my ear and whisper something, like almost unintelligible, and then it'll just like wisp away. And so that is my spirit session. So using your spiritual focus, you conduct an hour-long ritual with up to 3 willing creatures. At the end of it, you temporarily learn 1 spell from any class which counts as a bard spell for you but doesn't count against the number of bard spells you know. Once conducted, you can't conduct another one until you start a long rest. The spell you choose must be a level less than or equal to the number of creatures that conducted the ritual. It must be from the school of divination or necromancy, and you know this spell until you start a long rest. So I chose the spell Revivify.
Hell yeah.
The opposite of
That's
the
long
Executioner.
Amazing.
Neat.
Damn.
That's gonna come in handy.
Thank you.
Right. See,
I needed
Doc,
a bit more.
aren't you
Yeah.
happy you participated?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the shadow spirit that we just saw whisper.
Oh, is that your
Yeah,
first shadow
pause.
spirit?
Right.
Come on, Vic.
It doesn't work every time, but I felt like after that vision, something clicked. The cards called me.
Now,
I don't know.
can you... that guy, he whispered in your ear. Can we, like, talk?
You or myself?
Yeah, me. Can I ask him something?
Probably not. I mean, I don't think you're in tune with spirits.
Well, that's for you to think and him to find out.
We could always try again, but it takes a lot, and I can only do it about once a day.
Something I would like to ask, and I apologize if it's personal, but this spirit, do you know its origin?
No, it's the first time I've tried it. It just felt right. Something called to me. Something called the pendulum to that card. It's always a chance, you know, just like with sending stones, it only matters if something reaches back out to you.
I just know dark things are in the shadows. I just
Not always.
urge you to be cautious.
Oh, I
Well,
completely
right.
agree.
It's not
But
always.
we also have to think that sometimes the innocents hide in the shadows from the evil.
I don't know if these artifacts may influence. As long as you feel safe, I feel safe.
I do. At least with this ritual, I do. I'm not channeling anything. I'm just
I'm just
asking
very
for help.
unaccustomed to shadows. As a
Understood.
priest of the light, it is not exactly my thing.
Well, I mean,
My God.
the shadows are everywhere. Nighttime.
Right. You can't avoid them, no.
So I'm just saying that might be a.
I'm
Might
merely
need to-
trying
might
to
need to
change
handle.
my fear into curiosity, is all.
Oh well, what is a shadow? I mean, that's a great start. Okay. So Doc and I are
Absence of
keeping
light, I
watch.
would assume.
Yeah,
That's
And
fine with me.
Are you guys going shopping? Here, actually, could you guys... Here, I'm going to give 50 gold to whoever looks the most in charge in this moment.
Probably Sido.
Yeah.
You're just standing there like arms crossed, silent, observing everything.
I'll give you 60 gold, Siddle.
Okay.
Hey, if you guys are going out, look, you know what sort of knick-knacky stuff I like? You find a couple pitons, a nice quality rope, or...
ball bearings.
I have ball bearings, but yeah, another package would be good. Caltrop, that sounds nice. Yeah, just use your imagination. Anything comes up, just pick up a
Write
couple extra.
down.
No, you don't need to write it down. Just, you know, if you see something nice, I just don't want you to be without the money.
Okay.
By the way, Sid Hill, here, I did write it down. Here you go. 2
Okay.
healers packs. Here's 20 gold.
I
I wrote it down for you. It's right here on this sheet of parchment.
Can you read?
Yeah, we established
course.
this.
yeah. But I think
Can I
Different
Yeah.
insight check that?
language. I think
Right,
a different language than this one.
Can I insight check that read? Can I read?
Sure.
I think
I only read sign language.
I
15?
I can read.
Okay. Alright, well, pick me up something fun.
You see him mouthing.
I'm literally just looking for my. Thank you.
"Healer's
You just
kit."
lost 60 gold.
I was looking for my fucking pen and paper so I could actually
Healer's
write it
kit?
down.
He just reads slow.
Caltrip. Healer's kit. What else? Like specifically, like to me, rope,
What?
pitons. If
No, something like those things. You know what a metaphor is?
Do you do? Do you?
yes,
Vic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
you
when
do,
something.
you want meteor? I go out. I find toy meteor. Yeah.
I have pitons.
I love
You
the
want
concept
media.
of Vic. Just every time someone doesn't understand him, he just throws out, "Do you know what a metaphor is?"
I keep an eye out.
Every
I find
single
something for
time
you.
there's a miscommunication.
And Phil, you give extra 20 gold. Sorry, you want something too, or just extra?
Huh?
He had a list.
Where's your list? You didn't.
Isn't it in your
Look,
hand?
I'm sure we will be able to handle
That's okay.
everything
But that's literally.
Give me my gold back. Give me my
I-
gold
He can
back.
I
read,
got it,
but
I got it, I
he
got
doesn't
it.
have object
Well, no, like-
permanence.
Give me my gold
No,
back.
Squeak, telegram me your actual list so I know what to look for. Like, I don't. Did you
It's
say?
one thing.
What did he say? I didn't catch that. That's what I'm asking.
The healer's kit.
Okay.
That's the first
I
thing
got it.
you said.
I'm giving my 60 gold to
He's method acting. Leave him alone.
He's method, dude.
You.
Show us your feet. What shoes
August.
you got?
give me something. Give me something fun.
See clown shoes, boy.
He's sitting at his desk in
I
fucking
want to see
clown
the balloon
shoes.
dude.
He goes back to the fridge and we just see some big old floppy clown shoes.
That'd be awesome. Show us your dogs.
That's only on the Patreon stream, actually. Sorry.
His
Thank you.
feet
The
fill up
dog
a whole
cam?
clown shoe.
hmm
Oh.
I fight. I don't give back the gold. I keep the gold.
What? Give
Yeah.
me my gold back. I don't
You
trust
could
you to
make
get.
a strength check.
You're gonna-
You gave me a
I'll-
job.
You can make a strength check.
He will be able to keep the gold safe. I assure you, we will get the healer's kit,
Fucking 11.
11?
All right, where's
and
mine?
we will look for a trinket.
What's your passive strength?
What's your passive strength? Passive strength's like if someone bumps into you, if you move or they
12.
Yeah.
I barely.
We're just fucking wrestling.
Oh, you can see how I'm just like playing. I keep an eye out. I find something good, something you interest. I
Yeah,
promise.
All right.
Phil, I find your kit.
I fucking hope so. It's in your best interest as well as everyone else's.
I'm gonna try to pickpocket from him when he turns around.
What is happening?
16.
My passive is 15.
My passive is 18.
Thank you. And if I see Ivan clock me, I'll just go. I'll just hand
Yeah,
him the gold.
I'll just take it, and I'm just gonna slip it in my.
Wait, he took all his gold?
No, just my 60
Oh,
pointers.
okay.
And maybe an extra 10.
That 10 came from Phil. So
You're gonna have to nail
All
this
in all.
negotiation to buy these healer kits.
Or maybe we just rob someone. We'll cross that when we get to it.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys leaving the warehouse?
Yes.
Vic and I are staying behind.
Would you guys like to leave the warehouse?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, us four are leaving the warehouse.
No one wants to go, but one more thing?
Nope.
Okay. You guys leave the warehouse.
But one more thing.
Shut up.
It was an early morning, so it's probably only about 7 a.m. at the moment. You guys spent an hour doing the seance, and this whole situation probably took 2 hours. But that dream woke you up very early. The general vibe is busy. You guys are in the dockside district early in the morning. People are not... There's no sleepy mornings here. They get to work early. Stuff is in full swing. The markets are open. Pretty much anything general you could find here from different stalls. We don't have to RP market stall interactions for basic gear. You can find it.
Okay. I'm gonna purchase an abacus for Doc, just for me.
So
A TA-89 abacus. Not that scientific shit.
you can pick what random object you want to try to buy for
For Vic.
Vic.
Some pocket sand.
I think he'll like these caltrops, Siddle.
No, he has cattle. You want something new? Aren't you listening?
He has ball bearings. He doesn't have cattle chops.
I thought he do. No. Oh.
See,
No.
you see a bear trap.
Oh, he would love that.
That is, yeah, good idea. Let's
No, I
see
think
how
we should
much-
absolutely get the bear trap.
Oh, that guy's selling loots. He would love a loot.
You see a little hand drum.
Do you think he would like a stolen hand drum more than a purchased one?
Probably a stolen one. He likes the character. He likes a story behind the product.
I
See a puka
Right,
shell necklace.
I think he would appreciate it.
I
Shell.
I tell you what.
We're getting him a puka shell necklace.
Very magical.
A 60 gold's worth puka shell necklace.
You should steal that one.
I'm okay with stealing. I'm better at make distraction. If maybe
You see a ship in a bottle.
one of you two.
These guys are trying to make a living. I'm not going to steal from them.
A live, laugh, love sign.
I've been here. This place is chain. It's very famous. It's not Monpa.
This place is chain. Is this a Joann's Fabrics?
Let me. Is there a
Michaels.
price tag on? Like, you know what I mean? Can I see anything on the bear trap? For a price specifically? Is it a tag? Is it within stealing distance if I wanted to? Or is it like behind the counter?
Is that within stealing distance?
I just want to know if I can
Well,
steal it or it's like
just-
behind the counter.
It costs 5 gold.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Okay. Then let's buy in some things. The puka shell necklace. Oh, the bear trap.
Puka shell necklace is also 5 gold.
God damn.
Let's
Puka
say
strap, man.
Does it have his name on it? Like, is there like a spinny, like...
It says FAC.
our
They
couch
didn't have
chips
Vic.
then.
Why would they have that?
Close enough.
They have bags.
I love that. Caltrips, are they single or a package? I don't know how they. How much can I get for 10 gold? Just-
Every question you're asking me, I'm googling D&D 5e caltrops cost.
So we're at 10 gold and 20
Just to
gold
let
with
you know.
caltrops. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you already knew. I didn't Google
Okay.
puka shell necklace. I made
No.
that up.
Hell yeah.
5 gold. 5 gold.
So-
Any? Are there weapons here? Sorry, are we just any bizarre like store that we're not role playing, right? So we're just
Any basic thing.
Like you're looking for daggers?
Yeah, I was thinking like a little, like a dagger.
You type dagger into the equipment and you see how much it costs.
Particularly like, maybe like a throwing dagger. A couple of throwing
All
knives
daggers
actually.
can be thrown.
Let's see, how much are those? And let's reload his rope. So it's 10, 15, 20. Another 5 of daggers and I don't know how much is rope cheap? A gold? Whatever it is. I'll get him rope. I'll get him
You
I'll
speak
get him
rhetorically, Clay.
25 feet of rope.
Okay.
I've learned that about Connor.
I'm like, I don't know, man. Check the same place you're checking.
And then I'll look for 2 healer's kits for what do you call it? As I go
What
to
do you
pay
call
for
it?
squeaks.
For that guy, what do you call it?
Whatever his name was.
Just that thing over there.
Remembers what he needs, does not remember his name.
As I go to pay and check out,
Hell yeah.
I check my pocket that I put my gold in. And
That'll be
It's
how
low.
much it costs. You don't like my RP?
I do. No, it's good. It's good.
I'll lend you money if you lost the money.
I don't know what happened. My pocket's like that. I put money in pocket.
It's okay.
Oh.
It's not a worry. What do we owe?
Healer's 10, caltrips 10, 20, necklace 5, bear trap 5, 30, daggers 5. So we're at 35. Rope,
And you have 10.
say 5. Yeah. So we're at 40. I have 10.
Right, no, just
35.
get whatever, within reason, of course, and I'll be happy to put the bill.
I have
Okay.
I have my
45.
I have my own money. I
Right,
don't
Okay,
know what
Ivan's got it,
happened.
he said.
I-
Citadel, it's a big
We are-
city.
we are
Sometimes you drop
doing-
stuff.
Thank you. I don't
Right.
know what happened. I guess I need to
So-
keep guard up better.
Right. You took care of the 45, Ivan?
yeah, right, yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I, without RP, I'm gonna go buy 10 gold's worth of Fun-Dip powder for my lollipops.
Alright. You can't buy that without RPing, he says as you leave.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Your peen, my peen, or our peen?
I'm gonna
That
see
was
the
the store.
the dip that he got the
RP.
powder, and I'm like,
That was the
ooh,
store he bought it from.
that give me idea.
The
Is
finest
there, like-
brown sugar powder.
Is there like metallic
Flavored.
powder?
Is
In
there
the
what
world?
powder?
Metallic powder? Like blacksmith
Yeah.
scraps?
Glitter?
I want to make
Yeah,
confetti.
man.
I want to make confetti.
You want to make confetti out of metallic powder?
And like colored dyes.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Need a firework?
What is this, a fucking tetanus cloud?
I looked up
Were you trying to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I looked
Never
up
mind,
like
you're
what
taking a
like
drink.
early confetti was
Okay.
made of. And it's like, oh, it was made of like
It
foil.
wasn't just metal shavings.
It
Could be.
gonna be crude, yeah.
Were you there?
Paper. Yeah.
Or more,
So-
like glitter, more
My
glitter.
family actually
confetti.
comes from a long line of confetti makers.
Is that still backstory lore?
Mm.
I was in the confetti factories working all day. And it just it's a jump cut to a bunch of depressed kids shooting off confetti. Just
Jeez.
sad.
Just testing, quality testing.
Yeah, it's cute, eh?
I did have something I wanted to buy as well.
Yeah, just add it, man.
Alright, I'm gonna buy 2 diamonds. 2 300 gold piece diamonds.
Oh yeah, get a pearl.
Somebody needed a
Get a
pearl,
Get a
too.
pearl.
Oh
Get a
yeah,
pearl.
I'll get a pearl. How much
100
was
gold
it?
pearl.
100 gold pearl.
100 gold
Alright.
pearl.
I'll buy the 100 gold pearl.
I'll contribute
100
to that too.
gold
I'll give him 40.
Pearl.
I'll do
Alright,
50.
give me
Fuck it,
40.
I'll do 50. I'll do, yeah.
Give me 50. Give me 50.
Mm-hmm.
40, now 50. Give me 50 now.
Okay,
Gone
okay,
once,
you
gone
give it
twice.
to me.
Alright. As you guys are shopping around,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, this has been distracting.
Sorry, that's my bad.
It's okay. Shopping is important. We gotta shop sometimes.
No, I know. I need fucking pen and paper here, and I didn't have it.
There's this website we use that has a really intense inventory management system, actually.
Type notepad into the search bar.
Whoa.
There's a website we use, Notepad.
Bro, you should see his computer. It's made out of wood.
The graphics card keeps crashing.
My gerbil is tired.
All right.
Etch-a-sketch?
In the streets. In the streets. Taking notes on Etch-a-Sketches is next level. Where's your character sheet? I drew it on an Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh god.
Wait, I have to change my HP.
Loudness. The consequences of your actions manifesting in the form of soldiers marching in a fast column through the street. Those of you at the market, very near the docks, you see in the front of this Reginald Duntry walking quickly. At his side, 2 officials from the Church of Tesuliet, priests, kind of trying to keep up with him. My lord, a moment. I've been waiting all night. If he's not here, we're going now. And they're trying to no, you must wait. The bishop, you must take the priests and the packages with you. The anchors must be, I'm tired of waiting. If he's not here, I'm going. And he gets to the dock, prepare the ships. And you see the military behind him, a column. You see these priests trying to get his attention, slowing him down. But it appears some kind of stopper, some kind of need that was preventing the Relendori army has been lifted or is gone. they start preparing the ships. You see him walk up the gangplank towards one. And get those anchors out of here! And they take some of the ethereal anchors and toss them to the dockside. We're preparing to launch in 2 days. Yeah, they're just like taking them off and they're throwing them onto the dock. And you see the priests kind of like begging with him, like, no, sir, you can't. The bishop isn't here. I don't take orders from you. We leave in 3 days. A horse runs by.
First horse going.
And then, yeah, the kind of cacophony continues.
So they leave in 3 days. That gives us time to fuck with them. I think it's time to aim for the ships.
It gives us a time to know exactly when we can get one of Doc's bombs onto that ship.
Or below it.
Even better when everybody's on it.
That would be most effective.
Maybe we can
Also,
pin that pressure on the church. Especially if there's tensions there.
Notably, you guys noticed his clear dislike for those priests that are following him. And the disregard of the kind of symbols and the ethereal anchors themselves from the ships.
We could make it look retaliatory, I think. Nothing too complex.
We do have makeshift cloaks. Leave one behind or something.
But regardless, I think Vic can make it in and out, no problem.
You're not here.
I'm not there. I'm just thinking out loud. Vic, I think you could make it in there, no problem.
The hell are you talking about?
Anywhere.
He's looking at an empty barrel.
Really? In this thing? I appreciate
what?
the confidence boost.
Here, try this one.
You know, we haven't had the two of us a good old Vic Doc mess around time. I know we're supposed to be on
Are they
guard.
about to fuck right now? What's happening?
Rolled a kiss.
Their ship name would just be Dick.
DSS Dick.
No, their relationship name, not their actual ship name.
God damn, you're old.
DIC is crazy.
That music just scared the shit out of me.
I don't know, I mean, we can just keep it normal, I guess. We don't have to, I was thinking, maybe break open a couple others boxes. Who knows what's going in and out of this place.
Well,
Maybe we find a locked door. We say, knock, knock. Who's there?
I'm down.
Go inside. Oh, you didn't need any convincing.
Nope.
He's bored out of his mind. It's been 30 minutes.
Severe.
hey, we found these. What else can we find?
And that's what my thought was.
Alright, let's fucking get at it.
Now, hold on. I thought you were supposed to be smart. Sometimes when I have a dumb idea, I say them to be talked out of them.
Well, you know, you don't know what you have until you know what you have. Okay? And you don't know what you're gonna find until you find it, right? So, why not?
Well, I couldn't have said it better than myself.
Right, every no is a missed opportunity.
Hey,
You're
we're
not
back.
here.
Oh, Damn, we were just about to get into.
So guess who hates the church?
Don't tell us.
Are you guys back?
Yeah.
No, I don't
Okay.
know.
Sure. Yeah, you guys came back. We're back in the warehouse. We're back.
You can't RP our way back. Oh, can't RP shop.
I was gonna see if we could grab those anchors before we came
That
back.
same
but-
shopkeeper's like, you can't leave without our ping.
Yeah, no, I definitely would like to try and grab anchors before we can leave. I was just having a pop-up moment. To add to my pop-up book.
They're being stood over by the priest. We're just gonna walk over there.
You
and
guys
pick them
tighten up. Can you guys tighten up your RP?
Like, I just
here?
figured we're just leaving it there. Like,
We're all. Oh,
I'm not
No,
trying
Doc
to.
and Doc and Vic have a moment.
yeah.
The stage direction. Doc and Vic have a moment.
Rewind.
Doc, did you hear those voices trying to interrupt our fucking mess around?
Hey,
You know,
yo.
I try to tune that shit out, but sometimes it nags and it nags and it nags and it reminds me of my goddamn wife. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Where is your wife?
A far way away, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Okay.
I kind of look around, like, make sure, just to fucking make sure she's not here.
Well. All right. Well, let's look for something important and try to break into it, and then we'll
Yeah,
see what
let's-
it's. All right.
Crate popping? Yeah.
D100.
When everyone gets back, there's crates just open.
Both of you roll a D100.
We're looking.
You
We're
go over
looking
there. I'll go
hard.
over here. Tell me what you find.
Oh, I'm gonna find.
I'm a
all of
fucking
it.
D100 champion.
Damn, that was solid.
You roll 100, you freak.
95.
Ooh,
Oh.
and an
5 and
83.
83 is not bad. Unless it is.
Decent. You find explosive ordnance.
You find this string band in this warehouse that's practicing.
Quartet.
What?
Which one?
It's
Is
a
it?
it's a jizz band.
Find a crate of puka shells.
1 sapphire. But 95 is pretty fucking good. It's pretty good.
You crack open a crate. Doc. You find 100 gold. This is some kind of like personal shipment of personal effects. And you find oil of slipperiness, vial of a slick oil, and a ersatz eye. Is that a thing? Let's see. It is a thing.
Alright, I got it.
Ersatz eye. Did you find it?
I will. Oh,
ERSATZ.
oh, that's hard to spell.
It's in the inventory management software. Vic,
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
you were looking for a door. You were like,
Yep.
oh, I was looking for a package, but then you do see a
for-
door back here. It's in the ground, too. It's a trap door.
What the hell? Doors go up and down?
It's locked.
Flip that.
These stairs go up.
I'm gonna try to open it.
It's locked. Sleight of hand.
Whoopsies.
Guidance?
26.
Ooh, don't even need it.
Poke. As the lock clicks, out of the little keyhole, a little needle comes and pokes your finger.
Ah, shit, I should really look harder.
Roll a d8.
Oh boy. That's
Wait.
a 3.
You take 3 poison damage. Make a con save.
Oh, it's a 5.
You're poisoned for the next 24 hours.
Fuck.
That's what you get for stealing the money back. Karma.
Oh shit.
That's unlocked.
I can suck that out.
What?
His head pops around the corner.
Making Doc have a moment.
You got poison. I mean, you can suck that out.
You can suck the poison out?
Yeah. Absolutely.
As he's licking his lips.
One
Ooh, suck
good.
your fingers.
Maybe I'll just maybe I'll just drink one of these.
Check roll. It's a duel off. You guys gotta just roll a d20. We got rollies on this check.
No, I think meets it beats it, so
Oh,
we can
okay.
roll these.
Oh, he's
Okay.
gonna beat it.
We'll roll these. Doc, you're
Yeah.
not sucking nothing out of my fucking hand. Jesus.
Hey, if you want to be sick, you can be sick. I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm just.
I
saying.
have a hireling back at the bakery that just gets antitoxin. I'm gonna pull one out and I'm gonna drink it. For exactly these situations. Jeez.
It's just, yeah, that works. Does antitoxin cures poison, right?
Technically gives me advantage on poison saves, but
So you're still poisoned.
Technically.
I'm gonna drink it anyway.
Just in case we get into this
Drinks it,
situation.
immediately throws up.
Wait, does it last 24 hours? How long does
What?
the antitoxin last?
1 hour.
Oh yeah, you may.
Oh, we took one the day before. Okay.
You gotta talk to the guy at the base, be like, yeah, I drank that shit. It didn't make me feel any better.
Do these go bad?
Vic, the offer stands.
Well, hold on. We gotta check out what this up and down door does. I opened it. It just also poked me, I think.
I'll
So-
go in.
Hey, let's check what's inside.
It's a
Poke
small
my
room.
head in, just looking.
All right. Small room. Looks good.
Chests. There's little lockbox. Desk papers.
All right. Well, who the hell lives here?
Well, if you could read, you might
I
be able to
can-
figure that out by
I can
reading.
read. I just really don't like to.
Yeah, reading is
I'll
hard.
pick up some papers and see if I can discern.
This seems
whose mug
like
this is.
where the under the table kind of manifests. Orders from Mr. A.
Mr. A.
Don't write that down. That was an example. There's lots of names,
Oh.
but they all have these kind of vague alias names.
Are there order
And they
numbers?
have locations of packages.
Does it say what's in them?
It says the size of the box.
I want to look for a 4x4x2.
4x4x2, and the items they say all appear to be normal kind of equipment. But you do make a investigation check here.
Doc, you
This is
want to
like a
handle this
book.
one?
This is like a. I'm picturing, just so you guys come to the same place as me. I'm picturing like a tome,
That's not what I was picturing.
Like a
Like a
ledger.
big ass ledger. Yeah.
like a ledger. That's the word I couldn't think of.
Alright, I'm gonna make this with advantage because I would assume the both of us are going through this. Tell
Nope.
me if I'm wrong.
You
Nope.
are by
Okay.
yourself here.
You're wrong.
Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Alright.
read that.
Doc, I got us in here. You got to do the reading.
Was it investigation? Was it tenor? There's words.
There's a
Numbers.
lot of shipments here. This quick glance, you don't. It's complicated on purpose, you know. But you found it. You're pretty sure this is a ledger full of illegal shipments under the guise of legal shipments. With to and from locations and these aliases.
Vic, you think in
Yeah.
your current mental state you could keep an eye out for maybe like an hour? I want to copy some of this down.
Oh shit, we were supposed to be keeping an eye out.
Well, you can keep an eye out on keeping an eye out. How about that?
All right, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, all right.
Is there anything else in this room besides the ledger, or is it just kind of like?
There's a small lockbox.
Oh, I found what I'm gonna be doing. I'll be looking out what's inside here.
I'm trying to copy
Looking in
down the ledger. I'm trying to
It's locked.
transpose.
Whoopsies. 16.
Click. Prick.
Yeah,
Another
fuck.
three. Make a con save with advantage.
Do it again. Fucking get him.
14.
14 is 15 is the DC.
Damn.
Take a level of exhaustion. You can get double poisoned.
Oh boy.
It's really. Oh, roll a d8. Sorry.
Vic, you ain't looking too good. Are you sure you don't want me
I'm
to suck
fine.
on
I'm
that?
fine. The antitoxins gonna kick in.
5 poison damage.
Jesus.
Go ahead with what you're doing. Oh, I open up and take whatever's inside.
You find 60 platinum.
Oh!
God damn! What the fuck?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You find 60 platinum and
And
wait for it.
Littering and
Mimic.
What is this? Oh, that's on me. That's my bad. God, this website is so slow. And
oh May. Ah.
roll a
Three
D100.
episodes. Ooh,
come on, baby.
let's go.
22. That's doubles.
22.
It sure is.
Okay. Well, let me scroll. What is this? A roughly marble-sized stone.
Okay.
Roll a d4.
3.
3. Let me double check that this item's in D&D Beyond. You find an IOUN Stone of Intelligence.
Holy shit.
Oh. Of intellect?
That's what yeah.
Oh my god. My first magic item. All right, Doc.
No, Doc, no.
All right, Doc. What'd you find?
Well, I got 100 gold here. I got a potion of slipperiness, and an eyeball made out of wood, which I think I might replace one of my eyeballs with if I'm not.
You have a
lying.
fake eye?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet, but I could lose one.
Chapter 18.
All right. Well, we should probably get out of here.
What'd you get?
I found this little stupid rock and some platinum.
Oh, what's the rock do?
I have no idea.
You found some platinum?
Yeah. Whoever
Yeah.
owns this place is rich.
I'll trade you 100 gold for 10 platinum.
Actually, you know what? We'll take that deal. I think having more is better.
All right.
Vic, more is better. He's exhausted and poisoned.
Well, that was a productive fucking Vic and Doc mess around, man.
He looks like Will Smith in his movie Hitch. Just fucking bubbled up.
When Siddle and I did this, he just stuffed bread in his pants.
Well, when you're a professional, you're a professional. But when you're a doc, you're something else.
Ain't that the truth?
You're not a professional.
You are something else, I think.
Are they back?
Now we're back.
Okay.
We've been on the lookout the entire time. Found nothing. Nothing happened.
Nice. Well,
He looks visibly worse.
You don't look so good.
I feel fine. I preemptively took some.
You actually look very sick.
why is your hand so big?
Well, it acts up sometimes.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna touch
That's my funny hand.
Vic's chest, and I'm gonna cast Lester Restoration and Cure.
Lester Restoration.
Our buddy Lester.
Oh, Lester Rester.
Come on down to Lester's Restoration. Hey.
Lester the Rester.
First name, bro.
Restorator.
What does that do? Could you read that?
I think you're
It just cures. Yeah. End one condition. I'll end poison.
Oh, see the antitoxin's kicking in.
Right.
Vic, look,
Good thing.
I got I got some toys.
Nice. Do you have change?
No, it's exact. You gave me just right amount.
All right.
I'm gonna have.
I believe you. We went poking around ourselves. First of all, is the shipment still here?
Yeah.
Okay. We've been on guard the whole time. Yeah,
Doc,
but
I
we
got you
also.
the-
Well, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna give Doc.
got
You see a
more
crate
fittings,
cracked
yeah.
open on the side. Doc did not seal the crate he cracked open. It's just open.
Couple of things for Doc. The
Oh, great.
Healing
healing
kits?
Yeah.
And a pearl.
Vic,
Oh.
if you want to come over here
mhm.
Yep.
just for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna suck on his finger and then bandage it up.
What the hell? I said not to do that.
Just
So
full
good.
blown.
The long way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a long way.
Let me bandage that.
Hey,
Give the Dorito treatment.
how much healing is this?
Can I make an
I'll be honest, I've never
check
seen that
to
medical
see-
technique before.
to see if I can notice what's in his bloodstream by sucking on his finger, if he'll let me.
No,
I got lesser rested.
Okay.
no, I'm gonna just say no.
Can I at least taste it?
Thank you, DM.
I'm gonna
It
say
tastes
no.
good.
It tastes a little.
Jesus
iron.
Christ.
Because if you're allowed to, I'm allowed to.
Okay.
You guys walk into my NPCs sucking on each other's finger. You've been poisoned.
Not for long.
Also,
Maybe Doc was right.
Vic, one more thing. I get this is special
Okay.
magic necklace.
It says back on it.
Say that.
It says back.
Who the hell's Vac? Did you steal this from someone?
No, gentleman at shop tell me it magical, but he not say what kind magic.
They wouldn't tell you what type of magic it was.
No, it's secret.
They said it was a secret, or you?
You want no try it out. If you don't like,
Collapses under pressure.
I thought maybe you'd like. You.
He starts
tell me.
crying. He's gonna start crying.
I
Alright.
can calm your emotions if you're feeling overwhelmed, Sizzle.
No.
I'm gonna inside
no,
check this
maybe
guy.
I need to feel this.
Fucking 13.
Perhaps, yeah. I could also save the spell slot.
Deception roll.
Where's this? There.
This.
20.
Oh my gosh! Amazing.
Seems like the guy said it was magical.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I guess I'll put this on. I got a new necklace today. Look at that.
Puka shell vac.
Fucking add this stupid item to my inventory that I think is magical. God damn it.
Dak, I got you a couple things that I think you'll like. Here's an abacus, TI-89.
Oh, hell yeah. Just like my daddy's.
I didn't like how you said that. And then here's a pearl.
Wait till you learn that TI stands for Tesuliad Instruments.
No.
That was something you write down and bring up later.
The Tesuliad Instruments, and it's like abacuses and pulleys and every simple machine.
And you said you needed a pearl, right? To learn
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah,
Here
that'd
you
be
go.
great.
I
Now
got
I can
Pearl.
actually tell you what you find. Amazing. Thank you, Elias. And I'm going to give him a big hug.
Also, we robbed what looks to possibly be the whole I don't know how you say it, the company's ledgers.
Can I see?
Pretty close. That's pretty accurate.
So essentially, we're in
We
another
should probably
danger
get
zone.
going. Yeah, this is no longer a place for us.
Did you relock everything?
Yeah.
Did you?
No,
Can I
I
insight
didn't. I
check?
didn't relock. I can go do that. I'll go relock everything
Right.
right
Yes,
now.
check that, please.
Were there were they trapped? They're usually trapped.
Absolutely not.
Because if they are, you should reset them.
Okay, Doc, maybe you go check to see if there were traps, and it
In
resets
the
them
time
if they
being, I'm gonna
were
walk
there.
back over and get eyes on the package.
I'll help you, Vic. Kind
Okay,
of how
thank
they
you.
run.
It's there. Yeah, make a slide a hand check to reset the traps.
Alrighty, I'll make it separately. Ooh, 16.
Made it twice.
Oh yeah. Ooh! Natural one on the last lock. Or the second lock, I guess.
I mean, they're gonna notice the stuff's gone, so.
Yeah, you
Okay.
try to reset them. The last second one, as you're closing it, you're not so confident. But it might have worked.
Traps break all the time, right?
All the time. I only see him break, really.
Wait, is this what happened to you? Is that why your hand's big? Did it get you? It got you.
Yeah.
It got you.
Yeah. They always get me. I don't know what's going on.
Have you never checked for traps before? You just kind of go in?
Yeah. I've never found a real reason to. I have this antitoxin. I was like, if I get poisoned, I'll just drink this. And that did work, but...
Nice.
the doctor had sucking the poison out. Can you imagine that was his first move? He's like, hey, I'll suck that out of you. And
Yeah, I mean, he wanted samples of myself.
what is he collecting?
I don't know. I'm scared to give him anything. Like, is it gonna be clones or something?
Well, that
You
sounds...
can't even make candy.
Or bombs.
Bombs.
He tries to make candy and bombs. He makes the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, well,
Ingredient X.
I guess we'll, yeah. This looks good. Yeah, Doc has the ledger, though, if you're looking for that. It has a bunch of reading stuff in there.
It's probably
That's a
gonna
good
be hard to-
time.
Actually, this is the company's thing here. I think this rock might maybe take the rock, too. I haven't looked at it.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Ioun stone.
We can take our 5-minute break here. But let's take the break with the goal of when we get back, we're gonna move. We're gonna make a move as a group.
Okay.
We're gonna come back and we're gonna do a thing. If we start next week in this warehouse,
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
So as you guys regroup in the warehouse, you see that the town is in some kind of mobilization. Apparently, the Relendori army was being told to wait for something to do with the church. But the power vacuum in the church, caused by mysterious circumstances, has caused Reginald Dontree to move forward now that there's not an official of high enough rank to stop him. You saw that they're abandoning the anchors and said they're not waiting for more, and they're not waiting for something that has to do with the anchors. You had a timer of 3 days for that. The anchors still have a lot of mystery around them in terms of you've never seen one in use, other than now the dreams where you saw it collecting souls. You've never seen the business. Why are they collecting? The outputs. And Savini & Co., you've uncovered that the church apparently isn't the only key entity interested in the power in these anchors. But that's all you know. They're being taken from, presumably, the church and hidden away and moved somewhere else. So that's kind of where we are, as we'll return reassembling the locks in the warehouse.
Gotcha. Is there any way I can make a check on the ledger we found, if there's any like ciphers on it that I might know from the past? Like, can I decipher any hidden meaning? If there are any, obviously, but I don't know how important it is.
Make a investigation check. That's what you rolled, right? Doc? Who's investigation? I think.
I think.
I rolled bad. 3.
There does appear to be... It seems like it's going to take some hours of studying now.
I'll take a look at that maybe later on tonight. Gonna take some work. Thanks though, Doc. Here you go. But it looks like Relendori army or their military is moving. I think Don Tree said 3 days out from now they're heading out of the docks. I think that's a good setup time to fuck with them.
Make a history check. Anybody can make this history check as he's talking about this topic. Who thinks that they would be trying to puzzle this together?
7.
Doc, when you guys on your first day here, in your first 3 hours, 0 from Cedal. Cedal forgot that you guys came here yesterday.
He's drooling in a corner.
Vic, you get a little bit of this as well when you guys start piecing this together. The dry dock, those ships seemed like they were not going to be ready in 3 days. It seemed that they seemed like personnel landing ships. The church wanted to wait for potentially those to be ready. Country's not waiting, so he's likely not doing a ground invasion. But it seemed that could be one of the things that the church was wanting a lot of troops and a lot of bodies on the ground. So Reginald's choice to go in 3 days would imply that he's not going to have those ships that were in dry dock.
Oh. mean, are we gonna have to figure out what his hurry is? Or I think we just fuck him up. I mean, we got 3 days to fuck with his ships, right? If that's something we want to do. Or we can just let him go.
Either way, they're leaving without reinforcements, correct?
At least with the others, yeah.
Bomb?
And who knows if it's even an invasion? I mean, if he's in a hurry, not looking for the rest of his, power, what's his real mission here? And they were, stocking up on these guys, on the anchors. He said he didn't want any more. He was waiting for word from Theomor's son. Brain hurts.
Either
Well, I
way,
think-
we have to try and find the rest of those anchors.
Vic, with the 16, you would piece together that in general military structure, there's the order of command, where when the highest ranked person dies, the next highest ranked person's in charge. When you're 16, you betting that for some reason Thalmor may have been higher ranked than Don Tree, and now that he's dead, Don Tree gets to make the calls because he's now the highest guy. Muted.
I think that we might have taken the head off of the snake or whatever they say.
They do say that. Good job.
Yeah. Metaphor.
Love them.
But
It looks like this snake just grew a new one.
well, that's a problem with snakes. Is sometimes they do. And
Metaphor.
well, hope Dawn Tree is better than Thalmor's son.
Or just dumber. I mean, he's leaving without the rest of his fleet.
He may
not
be
undead.
overzealous.
If he's human, that's a step up, right?
Yeah.
He may also be overconfident in his abilities.
I mean, most people in power are. If they're undead, they're only human, and you get, it only takes a stabbing to kill them.
Speaking of undead,
The
I know he died
the ship-
disintegrated, but is he dead? You know what I mean?
I mean, I've never seen an undead thing die, so I don't know.
he crumbled to ash. So, as much as I know, he's dead.
Alright, well. You guys think he's dead? Probably dead.
I think it's not something to worry about until it's time to worry about it. Let's not add stress to our situation. However, the ship that he was throwing the
Anchors off.
artifacts out of, was it docked or was it in the dry dock?
It was docked. You guys were at the market portion where the all active harbor.
I think we should go explore that boat. I think it has, at the very least, something to tell us about that brute. Maybe some plans. He may also be following orders from another. I think it's worth a look, anyways.
I think me and Vic can get up there later tonight. We want to take a look.
I can always try and
Yeah.
check back if we think there's a... If it gets late enough, assuming we think this package is going to be moved late, I can take a peek back here if we're Still out on our stroll.
Yeah, let me just send out a message really quick.
I also think the goal of seeing who picks this up is seeing who is ordering the souls. That's pretty important, right?
Well, then I think maybe we should have some stay here, and those who are good at being quiet go explore the ship. I make a lot of noise.
I'm
I
pretty
think me and
stealthy.
Vic are pretty good. Me, you, and August.
Doc Siddle and I can stay here and watch the package. Doc, can you start working on a bomb? Do you have everything you need?
Yeah, I've got enough resources to do one, and if I fail, we're fucked.
I make a lot of noise. Well, I think it's worth a shot anyways.
I'll get started.
Is it me or is it cold in here? Out here. In here. Lol.
I think it's fine. I mean,
I'm here.
Yes?
Looks like Don Tree is gonna be making a move out of Malin's port within 3 days. Looks like Thamor's son's execution. Kind of threw a wrench in whatever plan they were trying to do. But it looks like Don Tree's taking the lead here in Malin's port. They're collecting more of these anchors, the ones I told you about. Don't know if you have someone doing research on it, but I think it's important too.
If you can figure out his destination and the number of ships, I can pass this to the Colonian military.
Understood. Click. Alright, things we're looking for. Number of ships?
that should be easy.
I forgot the other thing, hold on. What did it say? Rewind it. Number of ships and where he's where he's going. Yeah, where he's going.
It's very straightforward. Where are they going? How many where?
How many and where?
We're doing basic military intelligence here. How many bad guys to what location?
Where are the drugs going?
So we're splitting the party.
Yes, at night we're splitting
As
party.
planned.
At night, so you guys are staying in the warehouse. Until night?
Siddle, Doc, and I are.
Until next session.
As you guys kind of sit down and wait. I mean, it was like 7 a.m., so it's taking a while here.
Yeah. Hey, Ivan.
Noon passes.
Yes.
4, 5.
We're in the hole. We're working on a bomb. Ivan and Doc.
Make a what was it? A dex check with, or was it? What's the crafting roll? It's intelligence, because that feels better. Because artificer, intelligence plus proficiency, because you're an artificer. I'm giving it to you.
Did you say we're all
And then
working
you have the
on
right
this bomb?
tools. So an intelligence check with
I
proficiency.
will
roll
give
down.
him guidance.
I will try to
DC's
mix
14.
some glitter
I'm just
into
telling
the
you,
bomb.
DC's 14.
or cover
Glitter
the bomb
bomb?
in glitter. Mhm.
Make a bomb. Make a bomb.
Okay, repeat that. It's an intelligence with proficiency.
Yeah.
I double that because I have the right tools.
Sure.
Intelligence
And guidance.
is 11 plus my proficiency doubled is a number.
18.
Please don't
Better
blow us
than-
all up.
It's better than 14, which was the DC. You craft. I believe you're making a powder keg, right?
Oh yeah, it's a big bad bomb. It's a big bad.
You did it.
Nice.
It's in the shape of a Regis ball, but
Amazing.
smaller.
Perfect distribution of pressure. As the eureka moment comes from the hole, and you guys all admire the Regis ball-sized bomb. Footsteps again. Coming into the warehouse. They approach. Silent, no talking this time. A pair of two. They go to the aisle with the crate. You hear a small ruckus, and then you hear a labored footsteps leaving.
I try and go peek.
We're gone.
You guys haven't left yet. No, it's
No,
like
we haven't left yet.
middle of the day. The entire party is here.
Oh, then, yeah. All right, let's go check.
Let me get some stealth checks.
Yes.
I would like to stay behind, but I'm instead going to cast Clairvoyance and try and level it down so I can see. It's an invisible sensor that allows me to see, and I can have it up to a mile away, but I will choose to center around the place where the box is stored, and then try and see faces if I can. It's just a little invisible sensor, so if they can.
I mean, you'd be able to see them.
I didn't know if we'd be able to get close enough to see their face.
Yeah, I mean, you can do this. I'm asking for clarity on what's the spell effect is.
You create an invisible sensor within range, a location familiar to you. The invulnerable sensor remains in place for the duration, which is 10 minutes. The range and area is a mile. I can choose seeing or hearing. When you choose the sensor, it's as if I were in its space. And as a bonus action, I can switch between seeing and hearing.
Alright, so
Any
you do
creature
see
that
these-
has...
Yeah, you don't have to make a
Okay.
roll to see them, though, right?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was like. Is there a role involved with this? But it's just a camera.
I'm Face ID.
You see two humanoids in another very nondescript clothing that seems to be a preference. Things that don't stand out. Preference for what criminals appear to be wearing. And they pick up the box, the one, the 4x2x2, and they start carrying it out. Our stealth rolls.
Mine was not great.
21.
13.
17.
13 for me as well.
As you guys start looking, you guys see the same thing, and then Elias, your hand touches, and it just moves. Makes a shuffle of as you move, kind of like an object on one of the shelves. And they look back. You're able to pull your face back in time, but Vic, you can tell from your unseen position, their demeanor changed. They know that someone's there. Make a perception check. Or insight, either one.
24. Perception.
Am I able to see them and make an
From-
insight check?
Yeah, you can. From the way that they shift their weight and the way that they changed from hearing that small noise, These guys are trained. They mean business. And you see them all shift the weight from the box to their left hand. And you see one reach up under his overcoat and loosen a chest harness. 24, you see he's wearing short shorts. It irks you. Something feels familiar. Ivan, 17 on the insight. These guys, I mean, they're... Nothing extraordinary sticks out.
They seem familiar, like personally.
Something about the demeanor and the carriage, the cadence of their steps, the way they are moving.
Are they Thorn Boys?
And they're leaving. They've picked up their pace. But they're alert.
I don't know if the rest of them can see me, but
I doubt it.
I'll just let them. I'm gonna let them go. And once they're gone,
Elias and August are around a corner. I had that noise. You were like,
Sorry.
yeah, they definitely mean business. As I'll come down. I don't know if we should be following them.
Not even at a distance.
I don't know.
Are they even heading to the ship?
Well, that we could maybe go see. Would you like me to? I could go look at that. But I don't think we should follow them. I think we'll just see direction and then we'll go about a different task. And we should probably get out of here.
Yeah, I think we're done with this place.
Alright, I'll go try again.
all right, make a stealth check and now a survival check to track them. Keep up with them in this busy...
I'll give you a bardic too. In your back pocket if you need it.
15 on the stealth.
Okay. And then
the survival.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use the bardic here. 8, right? D8?
I believe it is. Yeah.
7. So 15, 60.
Dude, big assist coming from the bar today. You
What
are
page
able
was that?
to
I don't know.
follow them. You get up outside, you see them heading southeast, not towards the ships. You see them heading down an alley. They disappear from sight.
Alright, I'll let them go. And I'll report back to the group. They're heading southeast, they're not going towards the ships. I don't know what they're doing with it, but I don't want to go any further alone.
You said
What
they're
is
going where?
southeast of here? Church?
Well, I think we should explore the ships anyways.
Oh, we're gonna.
Yeah, I do think we need to get out of here, because once they open that box, they're gonna... I know you did a good tuck job on it, Doc, but, like... you know what happens if you fully tuck like that. It's gonna get found out.
Well,
I'm gonna pop your tuck.
hopefully they don't untuck until they, reach port. But if they do, then we're fucked.
That's why we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, go
Well, we have an
get a
end to go
regular.
to.
We'll go get a regular inn. We'll hang out.
Yeah, you guys can find lodgings down here. Lots of inns around the docks. Probably 6 gold for the group.
I'll go ahead and put that down.
Is there anything else, or do we want to wait till nighttime?
I'd say probably wait till nighttime.
I will try to go to any inn or pub near the docks to see if there's any soldiers that we can maybe steal some information from.
Sure.
We could
You
just
guys
get
are
our
in a
inn out.
tavern.
Yeah, we could get
Yeah.
an inn down at the
So
dock.
in the front first floor, there are it's about dinner time. The early shifts are coming off. There are plenty of deckhands and things like that around. No uniform military in this one, but plenty of seafaring folk. Drinking, eating. It's a very lively, like boisterous kind of, curse words. It's a very sailory kind of town.
Okay.
I wonder what the hell that was earlier today. Seemed kind of, I don't know, a mess, disorganized. But it looks like Don Tree is ready to move. I don't know where he's going, but he didn't want to wait for something.
You see a heavily drunken gentleman. What? You're quiet. And he takes a big swig. The room is lively.
Oh, I was just trying to talk to our group to have someone try and catch.
What?
Oh, I was talking about what happened earlier here at the docks.
Oh, the drama?
Yeah, the drama.
Yeah, the drama. Unbelievable.
Make a persuasion.
Persuasion, okay.
Get your. How friendly are you? How friendly are you? Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How friendly are you?
12 amount of friendly.
You need to drink more. Open up. I'll give you a guidance.
No. D4.
Come on.
4.
Yeah.
Hey.
16.
Robin, dude. Yeah, there's been some disagreements between the priests, Tesuliat, may he bless the day, and the soldiers. They seem to be fighting. And it seemed like whatever they're fighting about finally spilled over.
What could they be fighting about when there's a war going on, you know? Like, concentrate.
Well, the soldiers actually do things, They're not just sitting around like a bunch of priests. They're on the front lines, doing the important work. Ain't that right?
Patriotism check.
What is that?
Roll for patriotism.
Perception.
Performance works.
13.
You're not really deciding. You're kind of making a statement as a character. It feels more than a deception. 13. They do. It takes a lot to be a soldier. happy I'm older than their conscription. And you look at him, he's leathery. This is a leathery old. This guy is.
What's
His
your
Johnny
name,
wife
old
is
man?
Yeah.
What's your name, old man?
There you go. There you go, Clay. Toss you one of those real quick.
Let me go to where I
Also
got
need
all
the names of your extended cousins.
Let me go to the place I got Barry's Barry's pals' names. Oh, let's see. What's his name? All right. Oh, Bow Bow, no! He sat his little paw on the enter button and he shuffled my names.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a good one for this one, too. They call me Plank Walker.
Plank walk.
There's a story there.
Man of the
We don't have-
sea.
Name's Cresswell Thor, though.
That's all.
Pleasure.
I go by Plank Walker.
You're.
We'll just call you Plank.
Yeah.
They do. What are you boys doing in this harbor? Are you heading out?
Yeah.
Oh no, we've just been doing work here at the harbor, offloading, loading, you know. That's why we're so. That's why we were so shocked about the drama. We're just trying to get our work done, and then getting yelled at to get stuff on the ship and off the ship, the stuff we were already taken off and on the ship. It was wild.
My back's hurting for sure.
He takes a big drink and you notice his cup's empty.
I'm gonna get another round. Another one for you, Plank.
Oh. If you're buying, I'll keep drinking.
Why not? Anybody else?
You know how many ships are going out, Planks? I saw a few of them are getting ready.
I think they're sending all of them.
Yeah, all
All of them. They were
all 3,
loading
4,
food.
5. all...
I'm not counting all of the ships out there. Changes every day.
All right. How many
But you
military
know-
ships are there? I know that's.
It's many. Most of them.
Yeah. Most of 10.
Make a persuasion.
I set the other beer in front of him.
Okay. You're an odd one. He takes a drink.
You know, I'm actually not feeling that well. 15. I've had a long day.
You look tired.
I'm very tired, yeah.
But you know,
Do tell,
kind of
Plank.
leans in after he gets his drink. Word around the docks that the Relindori, old Don Tree, your captain, or
Oh,
you had a
that's the guy
promotion
with the shiny
recently.
things.
Yeah, the cunt.
Yeah. He's been fighting with the priests. Something to do with not having enough time to wait. Gotta move now. The priests, they want to, take the blessing of Taysuliad. They won't fight the war without making sure Taysuliad's watching all of the soldiers. They preach all the time. He's watching over us. They tell us to bring
Yeah.
his
What's he
anchors
watching?
on the ships. He's watching me pee over the side.
That's what I'm saying.
I just wonder where they're headed.
I'd like to go, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Or is it for my bum leg?
Are you gonna enlist?
I thought about it when I was younger. Crushed my ankle and my knee with a few cases loading ships, and now I can barely run. I'd be of no use.
Make a deception check.
21.
Ooh.
Well, you should consider yourself lucky. Word around the docks They've been saying they're heading all the way down to the South Cape. I asked if they were going to be fighting, but it seems like they're in it for the long haul. They want to set up what's the name of it?
Forward operating base?
No. They block the shipping with the ships.
Blockade?
Blockade.
With the blockade?
It's the thing where they block all the aid.
It's where they take the ships and they're blocking all the other ships.
Sounds like Gatorade. It's something.
This drink is strong.
Only the best for my tongue.
It's Plank.
All right, Plank, your drinks are on us tonight.
But the rumors are they're setting up a blockade on Port Mariner.
Port Mariner. I grew up with a kid from Port Mariner.
The dead one?
Well, he did die, but I grew up with him before then.
Sorry to hear it. He takes in the picture.
What an interesting day.
Knew a kid from there as well. Bellamy, no cash kid, we called him.
Oh, yeah.
He never had any money. He lost it playing dice.
Probably lost
Terrible
to my
gambling
friend.
problem.
He also had a gambling problem.
Was that Lang Squealer Bartman?
No, but rattle off a few more. Maybe it'll ring my bell.
Old Royden Cross Ike.
That's my uncle.
I also knew a guy with one eye, Devereaux the Whale.
The whale, yeah. It had a bit of heftiness to him. But no, that's probably not it.
There was a lady who was aboard a ship from there. She went by the name of Bertha, but everyone called her Rough Dog.
Blank, you seem wonderful and all, but we've business
do
to
know
attend
Rough
to, and
Dog.
I don't mean to be rude.
She's one of them's nickname is just Crippled. Old Agatha Crippled Shearman.
God bless her.
Robin?
Robin's real name.
You talking about Mandy the Drunk? This guy's gonna just keep going for the rest of the night.
All right, bud.
I think we'll probably let him. Yeah.
We've left the warehouse and now we're stuck in this tavern for the rest.
He's the
for the
tavern
next
regular
session.
who just talks to anyone.
He works at the dock, he carries things, he comes in here and he gets hammered. That's his entire character.
Guys, I'm pretty exhausted. I'll probably make my way up to the room.
Yeah, I'll probably head up too.
Wait till I tell you about old Salty Bush.
Oh,
I don't want to hear Salty Bush's story, that's for sure.
Me neither.
That's her. Old Salty Bush, we called her.
Dog definitely
You can
stays for that
taste
story.
the tang of the sea.
The tang.
Jesus.
Jesus, the female names are crazy. Jonah the Clam.
That's not on the nose at all. That's not.
Rita Slick and Slide. Dude, the female pirate names go hard.
Time out. Reba Slick and Slide?
Rita, but yeah, Slick
Rita?
and Sly, not Slide. SLY.
I think there's a typo.
Edria Evil Grin.
Sideways grin.
He's still going. You guys don't have to stay. As long as you're here, just keep talking.
Yeah, I've
I'm
left.
going up.
I've left already.
There was a military presence in the bar.
No.
Nope.
Not after all that. They left
I'm
too.
heading up to
The military, you guys know, is in the military encampment.
Yep.
I'm gonna head up to the room, close the door. Is it me or is it cold out?
Go ahead.
Looks like Dawn Tree's sending all the ships. I'll get you set number when I find out, but his mission is to go all the way down to the Cape and set up a blockade.
Lies.
That's his mission.
Lies.
A blockade of wire.
Lies.
No idea. I'm gonna hop on the ship.
Lies.
I'll get you more info then. I open the door. What?
They didn't say the return. Who the fuck are you talking to?
What return?
The call response.
What were they supposed to respond with?
Now you're gonna have to make me dig in my notes. You know I can't read.
He's just going through all the receipts in his pocket.
He's got receipts and
I didn't write down that part. I wrote down the other part.
I feel like Vic would have a lot of receipts.
Yeah.
I don't remember but they're supposed to say something, right?
Fuck.
All right, continue.
That's it. I sent them the message.
Okay.
Is this thing kaput then? Do I just never use it again?
I didn't say that. They're supposed to say something back, right? Or not?
I didn't find anything in my notes. But I do have the phrase, we received the passcode for the sending stone. Is it me or is it cold out? But I don't have anything written about a response.
Let's not focus too much on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Fuck. That's.
Who the fuck are we talking to?
Let's not focus too much on this.
Okay, got it.
You're about to have a heart attack. Collectively.
No, I'm just like, I'm not dealing with this.
It's
That'd
probably
be a
nothing to
good
last.
fucking twist, though. Holy shit.
you have a. You ready for?
Because I was like, do I even have what it was supposed to be written down? And then I don't. And I was like, I don't fucking know. It was you guys to verify.
Is Ivan up here yet?
I'm always here.
Oh, Jesus
Hell.
fucking Christ! Ivan,
He's
can
on
you
the
help him out a
Windows
little
Phone.
more? He still looks like shit.
Yeah, I'm not feeling. I'm just tired. Been a long day.
Right. Well, we can patch you up. I will.
Alvin,
You just
if I
need
could
HP.
direct you right now.
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
He's poisoned, and he
No, I'm
wouldn't let me suck
exhausted.
it.
Yeah, you don't even know what's going on, Doc.
He's not.
He's
poisoned,
exhausted.
And you non-consensually sucked it.
Yeah.
He's poisoned, and he wouldn't let me suck
Doc,
it.
I'm not poisoned anymore.
He's not
I've
poisoned
drank
anymore.
All the antitoxin I needed.
Yeah.
And it worked.
It worked just fine.
I don't have anything at the moment to deal with exhaustion.
Lesser
Shit.
restoration doesn't do it?
Oh, the new one
Uh,
doesn't, does it?
Sure does not.
Ooh.
I mean,
2024
Yeah,
strikes.
Doesn't.
did they change the rules? I
No.
thought you recover exhaustion during a long rest. No?
Well, I got it
Yeah.
after that.
You.
Yeah, he got it after that.
Right. And
Right.
I've lost track. What
Right,
time of day is it? Are we
exactly.
close to?
It's
we're
evening.
Close. Oh, okay.
But you did in long rest.
I thought it was
Yeah,
warrior.
it's evening and we're trying to get on the ship, but
It's all right.
Gotcha. I
I'll
thought it
be-
was. I thought
I'll be
we were,
okay.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be good.
You look worse than me.
No.
I haven't thrown up on myself in weeks.
I didn't get it on me. Got it on the ground.
All right.
What a fun distinction. I didn't get it on me. You son of a bitch.
I forget. Did your horns change?
No,
Or
it's
is it-
just it's
okay.
still my singular horn. It probably healed from the scraping I did through the caves, but
Yeah.
it's still just the same.
Oh well. Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right, where's August? We should set up.
All right. Go knock on his door, I guess. So we take Doc's bomb, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tie it to the bottom of the ship. Does he want a good swimmer?
I'm not that great at swimming.
Me either.
All right, so I'll be swimming.
Can you swim?
Yeah, probably. And
I can swim well.
Has
but
never been in a puddle. Yeah. It's like walking, right?
I can swim, but I'm not quite.
He's a loud swimmer.
He's just splashy donkey paddling.
Yeah.
well, we know where they're going.
I don't even
They're
know
going
if
to
we're a good swimmer.
Port Mariner. What if we just walk the docks and count all the ships?
We could.
We could.
I can keep the bomb in my bag of holding.
Okay. That's a good place for it.
Find Daughtry's boat. Sneak in through a window. Take a couple things.
Look, I just want info. I want to know what they're trying to blockade.
Agreed. And if we find any more anchors on ships, we should probably take those as well.
I want to know what Cervidian Co's doing because they're blockading. Their main HQ is where they're blockading.
Maybe they're blockading on the other side of it, so no one can get in.
Maybe.
All right. Well, that's where we can end tonight.
Free
Prepping,
ship jump.
Ship jump.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Bomb. Bora. Bomb. Yes.
Clay, can we get one more nickname?
Do we
Fuck
want
it.
male or female?
Let's give one male per perspective, and then if it's not funny, let's do a female.
Oh, you said one.
You're right.
Yeah. Yep. That's what we're doing. One.
Let's see. None of these are that good. But we've
Doesn't
got
matter.
Hockney, Ugly Mug Liar.
Yeah.
Classic.
Pretty good.
You gotta
It
end
is,
straight.
but
That's what we said we'd end on.
Goodbye, stream.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Bye.
Fuck. Hyper.
What?
Huh?